Hello, good morning, my beautifuls. Welcome to Charm House Tarot. I'm your intuitive guide, Charm, and today we are reading for May 16th, 2023. We're reading from the Wisdom of the Oracles, and we're just going to get you a daily message. We're going to see what needs to be said today. Regeneration, number 46. This is the card that pops up. I like this. Taking care of yourself, taking care of your business. I'm really hearing that very strongly. You first, okay? Something also is being recharged, okay? It could be a relationship around you, a person around you, maybe someone, something like that for those of you in relationship situations or whatever, okay? I'm getting this idea of it being really charged up. This looks like, I keep hearing the word charged. This looks like volcanic ash to me. It's interesting. Rising up out of the ashes, I'm also hearing that for some of you. It could be a plan. If this isn't relationship related, it could be a plan that's rising up from the ashes. There's something better for you here with this light. With this light like shining down. For some of you, this is also a call to get out in nature. It could be a very pleasant day. I'm hearing weather-wise, okay? Pleasant. I'm hearing that word. Could be a very pleasant day, pleasant weather. Okay, it's probably someone's grandma saying that. That's funny. So I'm gonna go ahead and read from the card here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is it's not a single digit number, but it can be, okay? So 10 is the ending of a cycle. So you know how last week we were talking about 9 in numerology? It kept popping up, all right? So I'm feeling as if this week it's like finalizing. This is the end of this, all right, with the 10. But we also keep in mind with the 10, it goes 1, 0, but it goes, you drop the 0, it goes back to 1, okay? So this is like 0 is the Fool's Journey in the traditional tarot, and 1 is the Magician card. So it's like taking a new step in the new direction, maybe in some way that you wanted to go, or making it happen the way you wanted it to happen, being hopeful. I'm also getting like taking a risk. For some of you, taking a risk. And I'm seeing the word generation here. It's sticking to me very, very heavily. So this could have something to do with the path that you are set to be on from your ancestors, or maybe you are, I don't know, possibly even breaking some generational curses. You know, I'm getting this idea of like possibly being the black sheep of your family. It's very interesting. Like, but the black sheep is there for a reason. Very much so. It's to actually help break those generational curses that our ancestors had. Okay, for some of you, that is a message. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into the book. Number 46. Rebirth, second chances, and new opportunities. That's what this card is all about. So second chances are available to you now. Interesting. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you have been perceived as a failure or a loss is now being replaced. It's being replaced by something, okay? Something better and more powerful. It's growing into place. This rebirth is assured when we see this card, okay? Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. Second chances. I also just heard third time's a charm for some of you. I don't know what that means for you. All right, but giving it another shot, possibly. So let's see. The relationship message, because I do kind of feel called to read this. The world is based on your connections and relationships. No matter what loss has occurred in the past or even now, Death and endings are only illusions. There is life after death, love after loss, and in this moment you are radiating the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. I'll tell you what I'm channeling here in a minute. Now it's a time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. So I'm actually getting like everything being okay after the storm. Like the storm has passed. I think you went through this already. And now it's like you're discovering certain things about yourself here that attract better opportunities into your life. All right. So you had to go through whatever it is that you went through to be here right now. Let's read your prosperity message. What happens when it appears that you failed at something? Do you see the beauty in the lesson? The understanding that arises from difficulties is like a seed that lies dormant in time. Then once it germinates in your subconscious, it pushes through into your awareness. It is becoming apparent that there is a new you, a new start. Yeah, some of you went through something like pretty tough over the last few weeks. And now you're like peeking out into like this new energy where it's noticed by others. Maybe for some of you, you could be like working out, okay? Maybe losing weight, it's noticed by others, okay? Maybe you're even noticing it yourself, like your clothes are falling off you type shit, okay? Like, relatable. Okay, a more powerful version or form of what you began to plant in the garden of your imagination has surfaced. So some of you guys really were dreaming about this certain thing. You know, I was talking about this in another video, how like God rips out certain things in your life and you may not be prepared or ready for this to happen, but when it does, it's like that new beginning, that new point, and then you start to see like why it all happened, and you're like, oh, good one, you know, good one, God, ha ha. You know, you got me there. And it's more of like it's like a thank you. It's like, thank you, I had to go through that for a reason. I had to be there for a reason. I had to go through that lesson for a reason. You're emerging, all right? I like this. So now that a new opportunity or a new powerful version of yourself is emerging, much better than what came before, appear like gifts from the gods. Now is one of those times when out of seemingly loss and failure comes remarkable abundance. Something great is about to happen for you guys, okay? Do not dwell on the past because you really are experiencing rebirth. So you know how I was talking about this volcanic ash and how it looked like that to me, like lava and rising from the ashes? It's like the phoenix. Some of you could be like scorpionic energy or dealing with the Scorpio, or you are the Scorpio. And it's like this new change. You're doing it for you this time, you know, and it's going to come back better. It's going to come back better. Better than you could even imagined. All right. Some of you actually planted this seed or this idea a while ago. All right. And it had to unfold in this specific way. All right. You may not understand it now, but you will. All right. So I'm kind of being drawn to read the protection message. I'm not normally drawn to that unless the card's in reverse, but we're going to read it for you because some of you may need to hear it, okay? Endings come in many forms, and now is the time to stop holding on to what must die. Let it go. I saw this thing earlier where these girls were taking plates and they were writing what they wanted to let go of, and then they were just smashing it on the ground. This could be an exercise you could use. What I use, I just write it down on a piece of paper and burn that shit. Boom, bye. You know what I'm saying? So this could be something that you are also like urged to do. It's time. It's time to let go so you can re-emerge a better person, okay? So something better can take its place, all right? Nature's cycles include disease, decay, death, and regeneration. It's a cycle, all right? Everything happens in cycles. So let whatever isn't working in your life die, and don't be afraid to face the facts. There's nothing to fear, okay? There's no need to struggle or grieve. Whatever your question or query, let it go. You're about to be reborn. Oh, yes. This is that Phoenix energy. I like it. I really do. So here's the thing, guys. It's telling you, you may be in this place, but it's time to go the distance, okay? It's time to go the distance to do this for you. So I hope that resonated, and I will see you guys soon.